Alright, I got everything kind of a little more dialed in. Yeah, still got a bit of a mess to sort through. I'm not sure I entirely need this tuner and power supply down here, but it's also kind of underneath the bench. And then the amplifier being over here isn't in the greatest spot. But the two things that I'm going to use the most are going to be these two radios right here. So then there's the tuner I'm using, and you just have kind of the collector pieces that I use sometimes. I still got to work on this one, still a few things. There's some other extra stuff sitting on top here. But I need to probably just go ahead and put another shelf above all this stuff. Since it's not really that important to have real good ventilation, because I'm not going to really be talking on these much. I can fit another row of radios on top of this. I don't have another row of radios. I have like one or two. And it might allow me to kind of organize things a little bit better and give myself this space right here, open it up. So I think maybe I need to pull this 102 out of here and do something else with it. And it's kind of like this stuff that's behind the display here. There's radios behind this display, but I'm not going to be able to use them. There's a 101 and a FT1, but so I'm kind of trying to figure out. Well, I hit kind of a bookshelf. I started over here. Did a couple extra things sitting up here. The stereo's up here. I don't really have anywhere to put it. I've still got a lot of stuff laying around. Here's another stereo I have. Here's another TV that was removed from there. There's an oscilloscope that was removed from there. Some parts bins, some more parts bins. And I just really need to get things a lot more organized. But I definitely am going to separate the idea of this being a workbench. Here's my workbench right now. I may drag another file cabinet in here and just put this one over here, since it's taller than that one. Put that one over here on that end and that end. And it'll sit more like a desk. I don't have any risk of tipping it over. But I've been going through some stuff and trying to organize some stuff, and then I had other projects I was working on. I'm going to put this thing back together and set it aside. I think realistically it's a cool rainy day project, I guess. I was hoping it'd be kind of a quick fix. It probably is if you completely recap it. I'd have to go through the list and order the capacitors. It just hasn't been like a priority, something I wanted to do. And then eventually this Raid Oddity GC5, if I can find a way to flash the firmware to it. Maybe the UV17 CPS from Bofang actually can do that. So if I could get a hold of a copy of the firmware for this UV17, I can probably unlock the other one. I don't really think it's worth the trouble, but I mean, you could. So if you didn't have a ham radio license and you wanted to be able to use it as something else, then it would be worth it. Otherwise, I just stuck it back in its box. So got the diesel heater working pretty good. Don't have it on right now. Right now the solar's just running this. It's daytime, so it's noon. I've actually got it on low, but it'll run all the way up on high. So yeah, I'm just trying to get things a little bit more Tetrised in here.